Hello everybody and welcome to a really late night video. Sorry for not uploading last week, but I had COVID and I had to get catch up last week, which was not a good time for the record, because I missed a single day in college and that's already hard enough. I missed 5 days. Actually, technically it was 3, and that's already nuts. Anyway, surviv skydiving, so here's some relatively enjoyable footage thanks to Skid for this. And anyway, I'm gonna just be reviewing some videos because that's what I just kind of feel like doing right now. Because, I'm just really immensely stressed about classes, so yeah, enjoy me reviewing some movies. So something I've been getting into lately is a lot of early 2000s movies or 1990s. So I watched not another teen movie with one of my friends, and Dildo and Chris Evans as sensitive jock with banana split is all I'm gonna say about that one. Definitely hugely rated R, so don't watch it around your parents. And then while you were sleeping, had some actors that we've seen in Independence Day, the pilot guy, and some other younger faces. Yeah, so classic story of lies escalating into a much worse situation. And it takes, they see you when you're sleeping to a really new level. But, I mean, we love those classic tropes where it's you just shouldn't lie because it's gonna just get a lot worse. And then another one I watched, 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay, listen. If Heath Ledger started singing to me, I would drop everything, smash, and marry all within 2 minutes. Okay, case closed. 7 out of 10. Heath Ledger was a fine-looking man in this movie. This was when he was probably 25, so, I mean, in my age range. Kind of, not really. That's still too old for me. Anyway, decent plot. Never Been Kissed. The protagonist made me want to smash my head through a wall several times. She's just kind of one of those kind of actresses, and it was kind of creepy because, a 16-year-old and a 20-year-old almost end up together, and then a teacher gets really friendly with a student who's supposed to be 16 as well, but turns out that they're not a student, but definitely a 5.5 out of 10. And I watched Catch Me If You Can. This has Leonardo DiCaprio. And I kind of wish I hadn't watched this with my roommates home, with my speaker plugged in, because, the movie itself wasn't too interesting though, but I can respect the intelligence of the protagonist and his nemesis. Their dynamic's kind of interesting, but for a movie that people kind of hyped up about, I feel like it kind of let me down a bit, so 5 out of 10. And then, The Parent Trap, this one's a classic. This one's really wholesome. I watched the newer version, and I've probably seen this movie close to 15 times now, and the nanny is still definitely my favorite character. She's very charming and personable, but they also go a little too hard on the evil stepmom trope, but I mean, early 2000s was all about these cliches, so. And then A Cinderella Story with Miley Cyrus. Miley, I love you, but you were not a very great actress. Every movie she was in, kind of she played the same character. The movie itself followed every single trope, even though it had some wholesome scenes. It was a bit cringe, very predictable, and not in a fun or interesting way. Sometimes films could be predictable and still make you enjoy the ride, but this one was just really meh, so 4.5 out of 10. And then the Lizzie Maguire movie, again, Miley. Yeah. The evil, seductive antagonist trope, where you think that, he's just a cute, sensitive boy, but he turns out to be evil. And again, yeah, Miley. Literally playing the same character in this movie. And then The Sound of Music, this one is a much older one compared to the other ones I've just talked about. But there's a long prelude to the movie, but Julie Andrews is so charming in this. She was beautiful. And she still is. She's still a very charming person, and she is genuinely so pretty in this movie. And I love her character in this film. She's very wholesome and fun, and just so free-spirited. And I have this written down in my notes. And my inner longing to be loved by a male who doesn't think stalking is an acceptable form of interaction with a girl really came alive as I watched the protagonist accept her love for the captain. Yeah. The more serious underlying conflict of the movie involving World War II and the invasion of Austria wasn't really touched upon a lot, but it's kind of like a looming shadow that came to fruition near the end, and it was a thrilling conclusion. Although, again, a very dark implication. Definitely a classic. Pretty much most people have seen this movie if your parents have ever seen it. And I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. Again, just because, like, I don't know, some things felt a little forced, but yeah, very good movie. So, yeah, those are the movies I've watched so far. I'll leave the titles in the description. But, yeah, yeah, Not Another Teen Movie and Catch Me If You Can are definitely movies you don't want to watch around your parents. Not that I'm going to condone watching a rated R movie unless you're of legal age for rated R movies, but I'm just saying, we've all seen worse at this point, so yeah, hope you guys check these movies out. If you have seen any of them, let me know what you thought of them. I always like to kind of debate with people about movies because I am a huge movie critic. The reviews I've given just now are like really brief compared to what I usually go on about with movies, but I want to keep it kind of short because, I mean, who wants to listen to me talk about movies for like 30 minutes, you know? It's meant to be kind of like a short, fun video. But yeah, I guess on a kind of, we'll end on a positive note. I won't talk about surviv, but on a positive note, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to try to get consistent again. It's just been rather difficult because I have a lot more on my plate this year compared to last year, which is kind of saying a lot because last year I still had a lot going on too. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when that second channel is finally up. Everything is ready to go. I just need to make the videos. I'm not going to tell anyone the name, so it's going to be up to you guys to just somehow find it one day. So yeah, I think that'll make it more fun, but I guess I'll give maybe a hint every now and then if I feel like it. So hope you guys do well, and see y'all later. Signing off. Bye bye.